Hi there, welcome to the Christmas special. My name is Gaurav Gupta. I'm a best-selling author, an international motivational speaker, and a business coach. It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's Christmas special. I wish all my viewers Merry Christmas and a wonderful year ahead. I'm sure the next year is going to be a rocking year for all of us. Christmas is a festival of joy, getting united with your loved ones and exchanging gifts. Christmas is not a time or season. It's a mindset, it's a feeling. Christmas is about love and giving. Every time you love and give, you celebrate Christmas. And Christmas is also the time to do that little something extra for someone special in your life. And why not this Christmas do something special for the best person in your life? That is you. In this Christmas special, I bring for you a present or a gift that I received from Tony Robbins when I recently completed his UPW. This is a very powerful, in fact, one of the most powerful tools or processes for transformation and neuroassociative conditioning. You see, the results in your life are directly proportional to your beliefs. We all have beliefs that do not serve us, beliefs that are disempowering. And these beliefs lead us to results that we do not want. So in order to change your results, the easiest way is change your beliefs. But it is easier said than done. However, Tony Robbins, in his process called the Dickens Process, makes it so simple for us to achieve lasting transformation if we follow this process. You must be wondering why this process is called the Dickens Process. Well, it so happened that Tony Robbins was thinking about creating a tool that can create lasting transformation in people's lives. However, he could not come to an answer. In that period, while he was thinking through all this, he happened to watch a movie called The Christmas Carol, which was based on Charles Dickens' novel by the same name. In this movie, one particular segment caught Tony's attention. This was a segment where the main character, Scrooge, who is a mean character, and he took pride in his meanness and didn't want it to change because he associated all his success with his meanness or his mean behavior. He encountered 3 ghosts, and these ghosts made him understand, in fact, made him feel the pain of his behavior and how it is impacting him and others in his life. They took him through his past, present, and future, showing him how, if he continues with this behavior, will his life be painful, so that he understands that he has to give up this meanness. Since in the back of his mind, Tony was already thinking about creating a process that can bring transformative change, this particular segment gave him an idea that helped him create this transformational process. Let's hear this interesting story from Tony himself, and then we'll go into the actual process.
See, it's easy to change people that want to change. By watching this film, I developed a technique I now call the Dickens pattern. And it's one of the most powerful ways I've found to change people's beliefs and their behavior. Here was a guy who had no desire to change, right? In fact, in his mind, he was successful by being the way he was. He'd linked up in his head that the reason he made money is because he was such a horrible person. He wasn't successful because he was mean. He was successful for other reasons. But beyond all that, he didn't want to change, and he could prove to you he didn't need to, okay? But in one night, even though he didn't want to change, his whole world changed, didn't it? All his core beliefs and his behaviors. How? Well, 3 neuroassociative conditioning specialists showed up in the middle of the night. 3 knackers. 3 ghosts, if you will. And what did these 3 ghosts do? Well, they came in and used some neuroassociative conditioning, some NAC on this man. How did they do it? Number 1, they got leverage. How? They got him to experience, not tell him. Now notice the difference. They didn't tell him. They got him to feel and experience massive pain and relate that to his present beliefs and behaviors. Isn't that what they did? And they did it in 3 ways. They had him go to his past and experience all the pain that he had in his past because of those behaviors. They then brought him to the present and got him to link all this present pain he was getting because of this pain that he wasn't focusing on, pain he'd been trying to delete in his life and not notice so he could stay the way he was. And then they took him to the future where it really got compelling. And there they got him to feel ultimate pain his life would have because he lived this way. Well, between those 3 people in one night, they linked so much pain, he would do anything to change. They not only got leverage, but if you link again enough pain to something, that interrupts somebody's pattern instantly. You don't have to work on any other pattern interrupts. You know what I'm saying? In other words, he used to link in his mind, being mean means being rich. Well, when you have that much pain, not only did they get leverage where he felt like he must change, but it interrupted his pattern. His brain said, hey, being mean means pain. So then all they had to do was give him a new association. And remember, if you interrupt somebody's pattern, they're going to look for a new pattern. In other words, once you break that pattern, there's a vacuum. And that vacuum for him was, oh my gosh, they said, boy, you better treat people well. And he went out and started treating people well, and he got all the joy, didn't he? He woke up the next morning so lucky to be alive. He started giving. People started loving him, and he started linking up, boy, giving means pleasure. Not giving means pain. His life changed. It's called the Dickens pattern, and we're going to do it.
Isn't it interesting that sometimes when you're living with a problem and you're not able to find the solution, but the problem is in the back of your mind, serendipitously, you get in your external environment a stimulus or a cue or a tool that pushes you towards that answer. And that's what exactly happened with Tony. And in this process, Tony created one of the most powerful transformational tools I have ever come across. This tool helped me transform and get a lot of results in my life. I encourage you to not only understand this tool, but also practice it with Tony right now in this video. If you do not have time right now, understand this right now, but later on, do practice this because this tool has the power to transform your life. In order to make the most of this process, you need to understand a few ground rules. Number one, it's a closed eye process. So if you're driving or operating a machinery or doing something which could be dangerous, do not do it. Have separate time or take out separate time to practice this. Number two, this is a very intense process. At times it could be painful, but remember, without pain, there is no gain. So get involved. Number three, get involved with all your senses. Follow Tony's cue when Tony asks you to feel a particular feeling. Genuinely feel the intensity, and that will take you to transformation. Number four, when Tony tells you to just get up, jump, do incantations, do them, and you will see a lasting impact. Let's now understand and practice the process. For ease of understanding, I have divided this entire process into 5 or 6 parts so that it's easy for you to follow what Tony is advising and how Tony is taking you through the process, and you get a lasting transformation. Part 1. In this segment, Tony asks you to identify 2 of your limiting beliefs. How they are weighing you down, what is the weight of them or the burden, what is it costing you, and what are you missing out in life by nurturing these beliefs. Let's hear from Tony.
Take a nice deep breath in again. Exhale slowly. Close your eyes. And here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I want you to think about these 2 limiting beliefs that you have in your life. These 2 beliefs that have really held you back in various areas. And what I want you to do is I want you to imagine how much they weigh on your life. And feel that weight on your body. And as you do, I want you to think about what are the consequences. By having these beliefs, what does it cost you? What does it cost you in the past, and what is it costing you now in your life to have these beliefs? In other words, what are you losing because of these beliefs? What are you missing out on? And be honest with yourself and just don't go, well, I'm missing out on some great relationships. Stop and think about specific relationships that maybe you've never looked at it before, but it's costing you a level of love or rapport or connection. And feel how that feels to feel that loss. Again, I'm counting on you to create the real pain in your body, otherwise we're wasting our time. Really be willing to feel it. There's a lot of pain in the present to have a lot of pleasure in the future. That's what we're asking you to do. Now, what is it costing you financially? Do these beliefs limit some of the choices you make that affect your finances? Do these beliefs affect your willingness to take some risks, to invest, to go for it? How do these beliefs cost you in your own self-esteem? Having these beliefs, what does it do to your self-confidence? Does it create doubt or strength to have these beliefs? How do you feel about yourself when you live by these beliefs? Do you feel powerful or weaker? How do these beliefs affect your energy level? They create energy or take energy away? What do you think of when you think of yourself living by these beliefs? What do you say to yourself when you look in the mirror and realize that you've allowed these beliefs to control you? Say it to yourself, see it. How does your face look when you think about living with these beliefs and the weight of them pulling you down? Feel how it feels. What kind of role model are you for your children if you have children? What kind of role model are you for anybody? How does it affect you spiritually, your relationship with your Creator? Think of what all the costs are for you physically, financially, emotionally, socially, spiritually.
Keep your eyes closed, and as Tony has anchored you in this state, stay there now and take yourself 5 years into the future. Take all this weight and burden along with you. Look at yourself and see how it is making you feel and how it is impacting your life.
Now do this. Take the weight of all of these limitations, all the things you're missing out on, and I want you to pull yourself into the future. And as you go into the future, I want you to step 5 years into the future and make sure you drag with you all of the limiting feelings and experiences and limitations that these beliefs will create for another 5 years, stacking one atop another, like a giant snowball getting bigger and bigger and bigger, pushing you further down. And I want you to step into the future 5 years from now and with you bring all the things you've missed out on. All the pain, all the frustration, all the anger that these beliefs have generated through time. All the things you've given up on. Bring all of that with you. Drag it with you now 5 years in the future. I want you to actually feel yourself going 5 years in the future now. And as you arrive 5 years in the future, I want you to look in the mirror. Now, if you don't think you're good at visualizing, feel as if you're looking in the mirror, talk to yourself about these things. And as you come to the mirror, take a look at your face. And how do you look 5 years from now, having lived with all these limiting beliefs and not changed? What's the price you pay? You look younger or older? More alive or less alive? More energized or less energized? Think about it. Feel it. Actually be there. What's been the price in your self-esteem? How do you feel about yourself, having lived for 5 years with these limiting beliefs and not changing them? What's been the cost to you? That's right. What do you like physically? Did it cause you to gain weight because you didn't like the way you felt, so you tried to distract yourself through food? Or smoke or drink? What's happened to your physical energy and flexibility? What has it done to you in business or in your career? Have you really gone as high as you could have, or what have you missed out on in your career because you had some of these limiting beliefs? What does it cost you? What's been the price of these beliefs? Again, feel it. Don't just think it. Feel what it would feel like if you're there right now and you paid that price for 5 long years. 5 years of those limitations. 5 years of giving up your power. What's been the price in relationships? Are there any relationships that you're no longer in because of this? What does it cost you in your emotional connection with the people you care about? What's it cost you financially for 5 years? What are the things you didn't do that you should have and you didn't because of your fears about these beliefs? What's been the cost in your whole life? What do you say to yourself as you see yourself 5 years from now with these limiting beliefs controlling your life? Feel it.
So stay anchored. Now in this segment, Tony asks you to drag this entire feeling 10 years and 20 years into your life and feel the pain of how it is impacting you.
Now step in the future 10 years from now. Drag 10 years of disappointment with you. 10 years of one failure building on another. 10 years of all the limitations of these beliefs, all the things you've missed out coming with you. 10 years in the future, and now look in the mirror and notice how you feel. You feel older or younger, more alive or less alive. Does your body feel heavier or lighter? Do you feel stronger or weaker? What do you say to yourself as you look at yourself after living this way for a decade? 10 years. What did you give up? What did you give up emotionally? How much frustration have you experienced for 10 years because of these beliefs? How many things were you afraid of? How many things did you not do? How many things did you give up on? How much pain have you experienced because of these lousy little beliefs? What's been the cost for you in your relationships now? Have you even given up on having that level of passion you know you deserved back then? Who's in your life? How do your friends think of you? How do you think of yourself? What's happened to you spiritually? What's happened to you physically? What's happened to you financially and emotionally? What's been the price of these beliefs? Feel it. Feel the pain and make it real for yourself. Step 20 years into the future now and drag 2 decades, 20 years of pain with you. All the way, and feel all the things you've missed out on for 20 years. Culminating on your back. Feel it. Feel all the things you gave up on, all the things you missed out on, all the pain you've experienced because of these limiting beliefs. Look in the mirror and notice what your face looks like, what your body looks like. Are you healthy or not? Are you fatter? Do you feel lighter or heavier? Stronger or weaker? More alive or less alive? More excited or totally depressed and disappointed? Where are you? What's happened to you? What price did you pay for these lousy beliefs? What did it cost you in your relationships? What did it cost you in your career? In your business? What didn't you do because of these beliefs? What didn't you try? What didn't you go for? What does it cost you physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially? What does it cost your family life? What do you say to yourself after 20 years of living this way with these limiting beliefs? Was it worth it? Feel the pain and make it real. See all the prices you've paid, all the things you've given up, all the things you've missed out on your life. How do you feel about your life if you live this way for 20 years? And decide if you're willing to live this way. Are you willing to have this be your destiny?
Stay there. Keep your eyes closed. Once you're anchored in this state, feel the peak of your pain. Because when you're feeling the peak of your pain, your brain pushes you for transformation. Just stay in this state and follow Tony's cue when Tony brings you back, interrupts your pattern, and gives you a newer pattern.
If this is painful enough that you are absolutely committed to never living this way again, your brain will change your beliefs. If not, you better keep working on this till it's really painful. Do whatever it takes. Ask yourself questions, feel the pain. If you're committed to never having this happen in your life, know that this is only the shadow of the future, as they said. And that this can be changed by you changing your beliefs. Come backwards in time, back to today, and realize that none of this has happened yet, fortunately. come all the way back to today and realize none of this has happened yet. It doesn't have to happen if you make some changes. And as you do, you may notice that if you did this and you really were feeling the feelings, you may have been bent over as you got older and as you felt more of the weight of those problems. As you come back today, you may find yourself sitting or standing more upright, breathing more fully, feeling more alive. And you might want to shake your body out and interrupt that pattern, get out of that state completely. Change your physiology, change your state by moving your body around, bounce up and down, move around, breathe, and get completely out of that state.
Ask yourself now, do you want to change? If the answer is yes, say out loud, yes, I want to change. I cannot take it any further. I want to change right now. Do not procrastinate, because you yourself know what you require for change. You have all the resources, all the tools, and you are the one who can make that change. Do it now. Now is the time, because nobody is promised tomorrow and you do not know how many tomorrows you have. So make that change right now.
What I want you to do is to try something. I want you to feel strong, feel your body. Repeat this phrase after me. Now I am the voice. Now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I will create, not destroy. I am a force for good. I am a leader. Defy the odds. Set a new standard. Step up. Step up. Step up.
And finally, Tony gets you to anchor this new state with the help of incantations. Say these incantations loud. Find your true self, find your true worth, find who you truly are.
Use your whole body. Now I am the voice. Now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I will create, not destroy. I am a force for good. I am a leader. Defy the odds. Set a new standard. Step up. Step up. Step up. Think about what it means when you say, now I am the voice. Your real voice is never the voice of fear. Your real voice is never the voice of worry. Your real voice has strength and certainty within it. It knows the truth of who you are and what you're made for. Breathe like you breathe when you feel strong. And when you say, now I am the voice, that means you're no longer the voice of fear. It's no longer the voice of your past. It's who you are made to be. When you say, I will lead, not follow, that doesn't mean other people have to follow you. It just means you live life on your standards and that you'll never settle for less than you were made to be or do or create in your life. That you will not settle. How does it feel when you step up and you claim who you are? Make a sound of how that feels in your body, ladies and gentlemen. How does it feel to create, not destroy, to create love, to create joy, to know in your life you're a giver, not a taker, to know your life matters? How does it feel when you know you're here to lead? What does it feel like when you look at your fear, or you look at your laziness, or you look at your past, and instead of dealing with it, you defy it? How does it feel when you stand in defiance of anything that would stop you? How strong do you feel when you say, give me your best shot, and you push through it? How does it feel? What kind of pride do you have inside when you just step up and claim your true identity, when you raise that standard? Think about what that means. Here we go, nice and loud. Now I am the voice. Now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I will create, not destroy. I am a force for good. I am a leader. Defy the odds. Set a new standard. Step up. Step up. Step up.
Wasn't that powerful? Now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I will create, not destroy. I'm a force for good. I'm a leader. Defy all odds. Set new standards. Step up. This particular process, the Dickens process, is so powerful. It has really helped me transform my life, and it has helped millions others across the globe transform theirs. So I thought that in this Christmas special, it would be my gift to you. It's a wonderful tool, and I encourage you to go ahead and practice it every single day. You see, we have just one life, and the only way to truly live that life is every day push yourself to be a better version of yourself, and this tool will help you do just that. I hope you enjoyed this Christmas special. If you like this video, do share it with your friends, family and network so that everybody can benefit from this wonderful tool. If you've not subscribed to my channel so far, do it now. I'd like to hear from you in the comments below. Do comment, how did you like the video, how are you liking the channel, how are you liking the new series which I have brought for you. And I look forward to interact with you. I'll see you around. You have a great rest of the day. Wish you a wonderful year ahead. Merry Christmas, stay blessed, keep rocking and have fun.